Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about Georgia and the Republican Party chair in Georgia. And a novel defense, one that nobody has ever heard before, when it comes to why he's not really responsible for what happened in Georgia and why he can't be held accountable for any actions that he might have taken. So, David Schaefer, who is the GOP chair there, he was one of the alternate electors and helped organize it. Okay. His current lawyers are saying that he shouldn't be charged because he was relying on detailed advice of counsel. Basically saying that former President Trump's attorneys told him that this was okay, and therefore he can't really have criminal intent because he was trying to follow the law, but the lawyers were wrong. Specifically, it says that every action by Mr. Schaefer as a presidential elector nominee or contingent elector in 2020 was specifically undertaken in conformity with and reliance upon the repeated and detailed advice of legal counsel, eliminating any possibility of criminal intent or liability. I mean, I get it. I get it. And from the intent side of it, it makes sense. And I actually think that in a lot of situations, this would matter. Like this would go somewhere as far as providing a pretty solid shield. However, I'm not sure that it would work in this case. I don't know how they're going to respond to this suggestion. When it comes to far-right power grabs, generally speaking, I was just following orders. Doesn't go over well. I don't know, because the argument itself, it makes sense. It makes sense. Part of the elements of offense in most crimes is that you intended to do something. You intended to break the law. If they can actually show that he lacked intent, that is that's going to be hard to overcome. Now, it's important to remember that if you have detailed advice of counsel, but let's say hypothetically speaking, and again, this is a real hypothetical, you talked to a different contingent elector, and in that conversation indicated that you knew it was shady, and that contingent elector accepted an immunity deal, you might be in trouble. Now, I want to be clear about this. I don't know that that's the situation. I'm just speculating when it comes to the amount of secrecy that was involved in a lot of this. While it is an interesting legal approach, I don't know that it's ironclad. And a lot of people seem to be pointing to the elements of offense and saying, look, there's no way that he could have done it because he lacked intent. And I get it, but that's assuming that this defense that is being put forward now, saying don't charge him for this reason, holds up to scrutiny. And we don't know that it will. That being said, it very well might. If there are a bunch of emails where he's asking questions and he's being reassured that everything he's doing is legal, and there are no other conversations, this might actually be a pretty effective shield. We're going to have to wait and see. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.